Well, from odd plants, Christmas trees, lights, and even candles, there are so many hazardous items in your house that could harm your pet during this holiday season. That's why Taylor Garrett from Neighborhood Pet Food Delivery is here to talk to us about keeping all your little furry friends safe from all of these holiday dangers. Welcome back, Taylor. How are you?
So
good to see you. Now, you're always telling us about the great services that y'all provide at Neighborhood Pet Services, but something I think a lot of people don't think of, and you're here to kind of forewarn us, is all of the dangerous things that we bring out during this Christmas season.
Right, and you know, a lot of people know about these dangers, but because of all the hustle and bustle, they maybe forget, or they have a lot of family in town.
Well, it's just a good reminder for people that, because a lot of people have pets, and we obviously want to keep them all safe. And you were telling me there's a spike.
Yeah, there's always a spike around the holidays of emergency room visits for pets.
And it's related to a lot of these items.
All of these things. So let me first tell you.
We have to get through all these things, because as a new pet owner, and this is our first Christmas together, I feel like I need to know so I can like pet-proof my house for the holidays.
The two top foods that pets get into during the holidays are these small candies that people like to put out in bowls.
And I will say, I have these sitting out in my house right now.
Yeah, and pets will just jump up. My dogs can jump up on my table. They jump up on the chair and then the table.
Help themselves.
Yeah, and so...
That's what they're there for, right?
Also, you know, I have a 3-year-old nephew, and so he'll grab some stuff and leave it sitting around.
So put these up. So if you are going to set out those treats, put them up a little higher.
Yes, or put them in a jar where, you know, kids can't open them.
And the dogs can't get to them. Another thing is alcohol.
Alcohol is very bad
because I had a Christmas party last week and had alcohol just sitting out on the stands, just you know, where all my friends had been drinking wine, and Fancy easily could have gotten into that.
And this suppresses the nervous system and can cause vomiting, and I think the last thing you want at a Christmas party is vomiting.
Yeah, exactly.
So another thing that a lot of people have never heard of is sugar-free cookies made with this xylitol.
Okay, we're going to get a close-up of that.
And
so y'all can
a lot
make
of
sure
diabetic people have xylitol in their sugar-free cookies. This is more deadly than a poinsettia.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Now, holiday ornaments. Fancy got into my holiday ornaments the other day.
Well, first, let's back up. I have some Christmas food that is appropriate for your pets.
Perfect.
We have venison holiday stew made in Texas, and also Christmas Day dinner. Which
you gave us the Thanksgiving Day dinner one when you were here a couple weeks ago, and Fancy
like it?
Loved it.
Great.
So y'all do have some great alternatives instead of chocolate at Neighborhood Pet Services. I love this.
And then
okay, now the
decorations are another big hazard for pets.
Well, and I think a lot of the decorations are just really overwhelming. Like I put up my huge 9-foot tree last week, and Fancy thinks it's like a playground.
Exactly. So what we recommend is always put plastic ornaments at the bottom, and instead of using these wire hangers, use the strings, because they stay on easier.
They'll get a close of these. Yeah, these wire hangers, I mean, those aren't safe for anybody. Those aren't safe for me. I don't want to step on one of those.
And see, these plastic ones, when they hit the ground, they bounce.
So put those lower to the bottom and the glass ones higher
at the top.
Good tip. Okay.
And some people still put this obnoxious tinsel on their tree, which I don't know why people do that.
Which that's a whole other segment.
But pets are drawn, especially to cats, to shiny things like tinsel.
And that they can choke on that. Also the wrappers.
And also the wrappers. People should be using ribbon anyway, not these things. This is so 1980s.
We need to have you come do a segment about how to wrap your parents' presents, because apparently these things that are bad for dogs are bad for your presents.
Another hazard that's really bad for pets is the water that's at a natural, a real Christmas tree.
Okay, yeah, so we've got this down here. So it's all this little ugly pot that collects all the water. That's just gross. And they get thirsty. They might want to drink out of it.
And a lot of high-end places that sell Christmas trees provide these little fertilizer packs, kind of like with the plants.
And you don't want them getting into that fertilizer.
And that's just really deadly.
Yeah.
And so also when you leave your house, make sure that you unplug the lights. My vet was telling me about this dog that got electrocuted at Christmas and had to have half of its tongue removed.
These are just easy things that we should remember. Okay, we have room for time for about one more thing.
Okay,
let's talk about the poinsettias, because I think those are something that a lot of people have all in their house.
Poinsettias are deadly, but even more deadly is mistletoe and holly. And so what you need to do, Courtney, is you need to pull out your Louis Vuitton bag. and you need to pull out your trimming scissors that come in Louis Vuitton bags, you know. And when your neighbor gives you a poinsettia, you just need to whack it off. You know, crack is whack, as Whitney Houston says. So that's my holiday tips for you.
I love it. I love it. I love you. And I love my pet, Fancy, and so I want to make sure she stays safe. So these are all such great tips. I'm sure y'all all appreciate that. That poor poinsettia.
I know. My mom's going to, like, die when she sees that I did that.
Okay, you guys, you can check out Taylor's website. You want to see this by going to our website. That's thebroadcasttv.com. Click on today's links. So many great tips. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, you guys, when we come back, it's delicious ways to add chocolate to your holiday gift list. Not chocolate for your dog. But we are talking about all these delectable ideas when the broadcast returns.